Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I kind of thought, I want to do something a little different. I finally got my room organized and back in order and nice and pretty and cleaned, and while I was cleaning, I got to thinking, I was like, I have some things that I would like to show you guys that are from when I was a kid that were meaningful to me. So they're not necessarily, well, they're not at all crochet yarn related at all, but they're older and they, like I said, they're meaningful to me. So I thought, I kind of wanted to show you guys. So I completely understand if you don't want to watch this video, but I want to show you. So that's why I'm doing this video. And I want to start this out by saying I have had a heck of a day today. It feels like anything that I can touch, anything that I lay my hands on has gotten messed up. It's one of those days and it's driving me insane. So I am totally not surprised if something in this video doesn't go completely wrong, and I would not be surprised, okay? This has been one of those days. And I'm not in a bad mood. I mean, I'm not upset or angry or anything like that. It's just everything I touch today gets ruined. Anyway, so I'm going to start little with what I want to show you. So this is something I remember my twin sister and we had when we were kids. And we always played these. And it's just a little magnet checkerboard. I have two. Now this one is actually missing some of the little checker pieces. So you just, it's kind of self-explanatory. You just take your little checker pieces and lay them out. And now you would be doing this, with two people. You have 3 rows, right? No, you just have 2. So I do have enough. Oh, I forgot. Or maybe it's the black I'm missing. Anyway, I have 2. But what you do is you open it up like this, and they're magnetized, and then, you just play checkers. My daughter, Jalen, Emma is 2, but Jalen is very good at checkers. I do not play checkers with her. She is not, dang it, she is not nice. She will kick your butt and not feel bad about it at all. Right? Is it 2 rows? For Pete's sake, you guys help me. Is it 2 rows, or are you supposed to have 3 rows of the checkers? I think it's 2. So then that means I would only be missing an extra black. So I have 3 extra red, 3 extra black. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 2. Why? I see. I'm telling you guys, today is one of those days. It's like as soon as I get on camera, I cannot remember the simplest things. But yeah, I have found these at resale shops, at not resale shops, at like thrift stores and antique shops. And they remind me of my childhood. Oops. And I bought one for me and my girls, and we played a little. And then I found another one, and they just go inside. And I found another one that actually came with the box. And I thought I had never seen the box. Instructions can be found on the inside of the box. Yeah, so, oh no, it's actually printed on the box. So I'd have to tear the box apart to get the instructions. What? I don't want to do that. Wow. For 2 players, each player chooses an army color and uses all 16 pieces. So it is 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No. 13, 14, 15, 16. 4? You do all 4? That does not... Oh, that's chess. That's chess. Checkers is on the back. It's 12 for each. I'm a genius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so this says 12, so you're supposed to do 3 rows. But if you look at the picture on the front of the box, it has 2 rows. I don't know. Anyway, and another thing that I think that is just really cool about this is that it's made by this, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's made from the same people that make Trolls. See the rust? See the rust? Looks the same. So I think it's the same. But this is one thing I wanted to show you that I love. And I don't know if they have any other games like this. If you guys know, would you let me know in the comments? Do they make maybe like a pocket, I don't know, well, I would say chess, but that's, or maybe that is set up for chess. That's chess, and then checkers is, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Anyway, let me know if they have some other games. I'd be interested in checking those out. And my hair is driving me nuts because I'm like super fluffy today. Okay. Let's see. All right, this other thing I wanted to show you, this actually came from my brother's room, the one that passed away from a drug overdose, unfortunately. This is a steel, or not steel, it's cast iron, and it's a piggy bank. So what you do is you put the coin in the monkey's mouth, and then you push this little lever, and he flings the money to the guy holding the little box. And it says money bank right here. Now, I do want to say, before I do this, it is kind of loud. And it's pretty dusty. Looks like I need to clean it. I don't know if I've tried cleaning that or not. Oh, yeah, that ain't gonna come off. Anyway, yeah, so it's kind of loud. So I want you to be aware before I push the little lever that it is loud, okay? So here I go. 1, 2, 3. And he puts the money in the, well, maybe quarters are too big. Ready? There you go. Then he just sits back in there. And then at the bottom, you pop open the little box right there, and that's where all the change is. And it's spring based. I mean, I love this little thing. See the guy? The monkey is a demented looking monkey, like holy cow. And actually, now that I was telling you how loud it is, I guess it's not as loud as I was remembering, because I remembering this thing being really loud. But anyway, that's something I wanted to show you that I love. It's my little monkey piggy bank. All right, so there's that. And then something else. Now this is something I remember from when I was little. I'm trying to think of how to say this. So whenever my twin sister and I were single digit age, we lived with my dad's mom. And my dad's mom was an older woman. She was probably 70s, when my sister and I lived with her. And she had this piggy bank that we loved to play with. And we would fill this thing full of money all the time. This is him. Yeah. So what you do is you put a quarter in his hand, and in this hand you pull it and his mouth opens, and then this hand flings the coin in like that. And then the more and more you get in him, the bigger his belly comes out like that. So he gets super big once he's full of change. And then to take the change out, you just take his hat off. And shake him upside down to get your change back. So it's simple things make me very happy. Hence my skating doll and my little my monkey piggy bank. Now, here's the thing. I have this one, but I also have this one. And there's something a little off with him. First, I mean, his clothes, obvious, and he's miscolored. I do have his shirt. I actually want to run him through the washer. I'm not too worried about his pants. I can fix that by just putting a little safety pin in there. But here's the thing. There's something wrong on the inside. I think, honestly, what I think it is there's a screw in there or something that needs to be tightened down. See how his arm's not going up? But if you do it real hard, it'll pop it up. So I'm wondering, there's something in there that needs to be tightened down. Why is this hat not coming off? There it goes. So I don't know if you guys remember me talking about... There's nothing wiggling around. I don't know if you guys remember me talking about how I cut my finger right here on a... hair's driving me nuts. On a motherboard inside of a Nintendo game that I was cleaning. And then I had said that I like taking older things like these apart and fixing them. Look how big his belly is. So, here's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about, I have 2 video games, 2 old Super Nintendo games, this guy, and then that's all I have for now. But I thought for a video, just kind of, you know, showing you, like, this is what I would do. I would go in there and I would take all of these screws out and I'd pop them apart, you know, easily, carefully pop them apart. I don't want to break him, even though I have him. I don't want to break him. But I want to get in there and see if there's not something I can do to get that working better. See, his mouth works great. And I can see the little lever that moves it. I mean, it's a simple concept. You know, it's basically the same thing that I've done with my viewfinders. I pop them open and I get in there and I look around and say, okay, so this is how the mechanic works. And it just looks like the thing that... How about this? How about I just stop staring at the inside of it and talk to you? See that black bar inside there? It goes from arm to arm. You can see it turning. Let me get his belly back out. Or well... I just heard something. I don't know what that was. Anyway. Right there. Watch it move. Can you see it? You guys may not be able to see that, but there is something I bet I can fix inside there. So basically what I'm getting at, I'm sorry, I'm rambling, is would you guys be willing or interested in watching, you know, me showing you how I would fix this, and I'd clean him up. Now, he will not get as nice and bright and shiny as this guy. Can you see how the difference in him? I guess it's not a huge difference. Maybe the hat color, the hair. Maybe he's just a different clown. You know, they're not supposed to be the same. But you can see how, I don't know if I necessarily want to say grungy, but how not clean his little shirt is. And then his little pants, the stitches come out of it, so they're coming off, which I'm not worried about that. But I love these guys. I can remember sitting at grandma's. You know, we'd come home from school, or, you know, on the weekends, and we'd sit and we'd take take his hat off. Now, these aren't the ones, or this one is not the one that my grandma had. I have no clue what happened to that thing. Matt and I were at a antique store, and I saw this, and I about bawled. I grabbed it. I was like, "You are mine, buddy." But anyway, I can remember sitting on the floor and just filling this thing full of quarters, watching his belly get, you know, big, and then taking his hat off and dumping him out and doing it all over again. That's what we would do. So yeah, this is very, very important. So anyway, I think I want to do that, and just kind of, you know, for now it would be this kind of things, but in the future, here's a good example. My husband went to a antique store when I was working one day, and he found this box full. Well, I shouldn't say full. It wasn't full. It had 3 dolls in it. It had 2 of I don't have any next to me to show you. Like the Fibercraft dolls, the 12-inch Fibercraft dolls. It had 2 of those, a light one and a dark one, and then it had like a baby doll. I have hair on my tongue. Sorry. I thought I set her over here, but I think I didn't. Anyway, it had a baby doll in there. And he asked me, he said, "Do you want these?" And he sent me a picture. And they had crocheted bed, like a bed doll dress. Like, it would set, and then the dress would, you know, fan out from the doll. And I asked one question: is there hair falling out? And he texted me back and said, "No, it's not falling out." And that's all he said. So then when I got home and I saw this box, one of them had a little bit of hair falling out. It wasn't horrible, but oh my gosh, they stunk so bad. I used to smoke, right? I smoked almost, well, and sometimes 2 packs a day. I quit cold turkey. So I do not judge anyone that smokes. Trust me, I've been there. I know. I do not judge you for smoking at all. Having said that, these dolls smell so horrible. Like, oh my gosh. So what I did was unfortunately, I did not keep their dresses. I threw them away. I didn't want to try to fix them and clean them up, you know. So the yarn, and it also had a little bit of fabric on it. I didn't want to try to clean them up, so I threw them away. I did. And then what I did was I scrubbed these dolls, and I washed their hair with shampoo and conditioner, and used my blow dryer and got them looking beautiful again. So it would be something like that I would probably do in the future, not necessarily, you know, this kind of stuff. It's not crochet related, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's move on. I'm yammering. All right, so I think I have 2 more things to show you. So this I found at a store. I don't think you would necessarily say it was an antique slash thrift store kind of place. They sold records, and let me get my laptop. They sold records, and then on like the side of the store, he had a bunch of old stuff, and this is where I found this. Now I have to be careful with it because some of the wood is almost to break. But it's this, and it comes with, of course, I can't reach the box. I put them in this box, but it comes with these little like egg-shaped things. And there's 3 of them. There's 2 red and 1 pink. But this is what they do. I'm going to try to set where I can hold this and you can watch it. So it is adjustable, if you can see how all of it moves. So I may need to adjust this just a tad to make sure it works right, but I think it'll work. Oh, dang it. Come on. I promise you guys this works. Of course, it's not going to work on camera. Okay. Remember what I said earlier? There it goes. Oh, you can't see the... Dang it. This is basically what it does. And if you don't have it angled just right, they'll fall off the tip, fall off the edge. So it takes a minute to get it just right to get it to work. Ah. There it went. There it goes. There. I just think this is the cutest thing. Dang it. But there's that. Oh. Let me see if I can't find where my other little bean thing went. Oh, there it is. Okay. I just keep them in this old jewelry box. But like I said, I found that in the store and I just thought that was the cutest thing. Okay, so the last thing I want to show you is a little bit bigger. So there's a whole story behind this. When my sister and I lived with my dad's mom, my grandpa my dad's dad, passed away the same year my twin sister and I were born, so we never met him. But he made this toy, and we played with this for hours and hours and hours. And so what had happened was, when Grandma passed, this specific toy went to another family member, and then they kept it in a garage, and the garage burned down. And unfortunately, the toy was lost. And one day I thought, you know, I really, really, really want one of those. And I found one on Etsy. And it's not 100% the same, but it's close enough. And it's bigger, so I'm going to have to grab it. this is it. So before I tell you what it does, the only difference, the one my grandpa made was a little bit wider and taller. So this one is probably maybe 2 foot tall, and holy cow, it's dusty. 2 feet tall, maybe 2.5 feet. And it also had, instead of this little cup right here, it had a tray that went all the way across the bottom and would catch what I'm getting ready to show you. So what you do, you gotta pick a pretty one. Can't just, ooh, look at that one. Can't just be any one of them. You gotta pick a pretty one. That was the rule when we were kids. It's gotta be pretty. Let me get situated so I can hold this. That's it. Dang, I didn't realize how dusty this is. I was so happy when I found this on Etsy. Oh yeah. What we also would do, and like I said, hours and hours and hours of just putting a marble on a piece of wood and watching it fly down. Like I said, the one my grandpa made was bigger. And it wasn't painted. It was just all wood, and had a long tray right here at the bottom that would catch all the marbles. But I want to show you what else we would do. I know it's silly, but dang it, it makes me think of my childhood, and I love it. And honestly, I don't remember where I got all these marbles from. I don't know. I don't know. I know I didn't buy these because at antique stores and thrift stores, marbles are expensive. Like a jar of marbles, I've seen people charging like $50 for, and I'm like, you people are nuts. Anyway, and then I put these little bows on them to make them pretty. I do have a few more things I could show you, but I don't have them with me right now. They're in other parts of the house, and I honestly don't remember right off the top of my head. But like I said, I cleaned my room and got everything organized, and I thought, you know, I want to show you guys things that aren't crochet related, but mean the world to me. And they're simple, kind of silly, but make me insanely happy. And one of them is that marble toy. And my clown pit bank. So I'm hoping, yeah, you can see how he might need, like if I can get that other one working a little better, maybe I'll be able to pop him open and get inside there and do the same and make him work a little better too. Because I kind of think his arm needs to come up as soon as the mouth opens. See how his arm's not moving? We will see. But I think I will. I'm going to film just me showing you how I clean him and make him look nice and pretty again. Well, you can actually see this one does have a pin on his pants. I forgot about that. But yeah, and you know, you guys can watch, or you know, not watch, your prerogative. I completely understand it's not crochet related. But like I said, it's something to change it up a bit, and I wanted to show you guys something that makes me incredibly happy. So keep an eye. I may even just have it Friday. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, because there's some things coming up, so I'm not sure if I'll get around to it or not, or I may just do a magazine flip through. We'll see. Okay. That's it for now. I will show the rest of it later, and in a different video. I hate not looking at the camera, but I'm looking at all of my things to see, is there something I can grab real quick that I didn't show you guys, but there really isn't. Yeah. That's it. I do have some salt and pepper shakers that I inherited from my dad's mom that were my dad's dad's, but they're a little risque. Apparently Grandpa liked that kind of stuff. I don't know. Or he just thought, you know what, this is really neat looking, I'm going to keep it because it might be collectible one day, and here we are, and I have them. Anyway, I'll get off here. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss what's next. And I want to thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Whether it was entertaining or not, I don't know. I need to get off here. And actually, I have a doctor's appointment tonight, so I need to get ready for that. Do something with my mop. Alright, I will see you guys in the next one. Well, he's kind of waving bye. See ya.